Hello my dear friend, this is Phil again and welcome back to my channel. So as we all know, Bethesda asked us to actually transfer or migrate our account from Bethesda Launcher to Steam. But the normal way to actually do this migration will need you to re-download Fallout 76 or whatever game you actually bought from the Bethesda Launcher. And now I want to share with you one method to actually avoid the whole downloading process, which is normally going to take hours of your time. A big shout out to Thanatos and Mapex who actually helped you to figure out how to do this without any downloading. This actually saved me hours of downloading time, so I can spend all the time to have fun with Graham inside the game rather than waiting the downloading from the internet. Now let me quickly show you how could you do it. It's very straightforward. So the first thing you need to do is to just follow Bethesda's official guide to link your Bethesda account with your Steam account and then transfer all your libraries from Bethesda Launcher to Steam. This can be started after you actually start the Bethesda Launcher. Immediately you're going to see this pop-up window. It tells you now you can start the transfer. Click this start the transfer button. It's going to bring you to Bethesda website. And because I already finished my transfer, so I cannot show you the steps how to do them, but it's actually that easy. Bethesda already gave you all the steps you need to follow. I can give you a brief talk through. So in this area, basically, you're gonna see Bethesda ask you to actually link your Steam account with your Bethesda account. And there will be a button at this location. Just click it and follow the steps. You're gonna link the two accounts together. Then on the right-hand side, you will see a transfer library section, which only has one single button at the bottom. If you click that button, it's gonna automatically move or actually link your library from Bethesda to Steam. By library, actually it means games. So all the games you bought from Bethesda Launcher are gonna be linked to Steam. After you've done this, you need to actually start your Steam and log in. And in the library part, you should be able to see all the Bethesda games like Fallout 76, PTS, and whatever game you actually transferred. But at that moment, all the game is grayed out because they are not installed. If you follow the normal route, you need to start downloading the games in Steam. So if you already use Steam to play your games, whatever games you played, then you should already have the Steam library folder created for you, where it's gonna save all the games in that folder. And if this is the first game you ever use to play in Steam, you're gonna need to right-click one of the games that you just migrated from Bethesda Launcher, and you should be able to see an install button here instead of play. You just click the install button, start to actually create all the folder structures for that game and start downloading. After 1 or 2 minutes, you can stop the download. What you only want is the folder structure, so you can move your previous Fallout 76 folder to this new folder. You need to right click on the game again. Under the manage menu, you can see the uninstall option. So just click uninstall to uninstall everything you just downloaded. Then what you need to do, you need to quit the Steam completely and then go to your previous Fallout 76 folder and move the whole folder to your Steam library folder. So which gonna look like this. Drive's name, then Steam library / Steam apps / common. And you want to move your previous Fallout 76 game folder to this common folder, as you see here. That's what I did to move it from previous location to this location. And please use move option instead of copy, because move will be done in a few seconds and copy can take a while. So after you moved the folder under the common folder for Steam, you can relaunch your Steam and then right click the Fallout 76 game in your Steam library and click download. I have the game already installed, so you see a play button as I mentioned earlier. I have to emphasize here, before everything's finished, you will see download button instead of play. So click your download button. Then what Steam gonna do, he will try to download the game. But before that, we'll check whether there's any existing file for that game. And as you can see here, instead of downloading from the internet, it will just discovering whatever exists in that Fallout 76 folder you just copied over. And this process will be much shorter than downloading the whole game from the internet. It will probably take about 15 to 25 minutes, depends on how good your PC is. And the normal downloading will take more than 3.5 hours with my current internet access, which is about 100 megabit per second maximum downloading speed. And the good thing is, during the whole discovering process, you can go online to do whatever you want. For example, watch over 100 different video episodes about Fallout 76 in my channel and give them to all of them without worrying about the bandwidth consumption gonna slow you down to get the game again. And after the discovery process finished, Steam will automatically start to verify all of these files to check if all needed files are in this folder or not, if there's anything need to be updated. And once this verification process finished, you can start to play the game. And this verification process only takes about 5 minutes. And after the verification finished, you can play the game as normal. And there you go. Loaded to the game. And you can repeat the process for any of your Bethesda games. You just migrate it to Steam. So for example, I did the same thing to the Fallout 76 PTS. And one thing I found out is the PTS folder in Steam has a different name from the ones you get from Bethesda Launcher. So currently in Steam, it's called Fallout 76 Playtest. I found this out because I downloaded the PTS from Steam and let it run for 1 or 2 minutes, and then I stop it, and then I realized the folder of the PTS should be called this. Then what I do is I quit Steam and I copied my previous PTS folder as this is. Not copy, sorry, I moved this full folder to my Steam library under the common folders. What you do is just drag it over. Done. It's in a blink. If you copy it over, it's gonna take ages because it's a huge folder. So many files you need to copy over. Then what I do is I renamed my old PTS folder to this new name that the Steam wants to see, Playtest. That's it. Now I can delete the previous one. Just keep the new one. Now what I do, I restart Steam under my library. I right click on the test server. It says install, not downloading, sorry, it's install if you've never downloaded before. So now it tells you how many spaces you're gonna need to download the whole files, but don't worry about it. You're not gonna download nothing, but make sure you select the right folder you want the Steam to actually install the game to, because I have multiple Steam library folders in different drives, but you have to make sure you pick up the one to which you actually moved your previous PTS folder. Then click next. So here you can see it's discovering the local existing file again as it did to the Fallout 76 game folder. Then just leave it running. Then it goes to the verification stage. After that, I can start the PTS server as normal. You can repeat the process for all the games you just migrated, and this is gonna save you whole lot of downloading time. And make sure you give me a thumb up to this video because I'm sure you're gonna benefit from what I just shared with you. And leave your comments down below to show your appreciations. And subscribe to my channel, please. But until next time, Phil again, out.